There's a derma roll. These little guys are about 10 bucks on Amazon, and what this little wheel with a bunch of needles does is basically micro wounds or micro puncture wounds.
Let's just, I'm sorry, I'm just need to listen to this again because I just really need to see if my ears are working because of the shit that is coming out from here.
Is using a honey mask, raw honey, like you can get at your local grocery store. All you want to do is...
You guys, oh Lord, I knew this was coming, I knew this. Hi guys, today I am super excited because we're going to be reacting to a straight boy, a man's lifestyle YouTuber skincare advice. More specifically, 7 skin imperfections you can fix overnight. Now this video is gonna be definitely very interesting because as I'm sure we all know, skincare hasn't quite yet hit the straight boy world. It's just a foreign concept to them, just like consent. So they really don't know what it is. I'm really curious to see what kind of tips this influencer is giving to his straight boy audience, and like if they're right, if they're wrong, I'm just scared. That's all I'm gonna say. I have the Lord on speed dial for this. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys.
What's up, boys? It's your guy, Jose Zanika, and today we're gonna be talking about 7 skin imperfections most guys face that just destroys our confidence, makes us feel ugly. See, we both understand that our skin, our face, this is the first thing people see, so it's important for it to look on point. And when you have an imperfection like acne, oily skin, dry skin, any of these things, it tends to make you feel less confident about yourself. Today, boys,
does he consider oily skin and dry skin imperfections? Honey, those are just skin types. But I mean, I do agree what he's saying. Definitely skin can affect our confidence. I know that when I had acne and right now that I'm going through like extreme peeling and redness because I started just tretinoin, my confidence is definitely not as high, so I do get it.
Today, boys, I'm gonna resurge your confidence. Today, I'm gonna refill your sexiness tank because I'm gonna give you a solution for every single skin imperfection you face so you can have flawless skin. Number 1, it's puffiness. This is something everybody suffers from because whether it's that you're tired or you have a hangover or maybe your diet's not on point, skin puffiness leads to bags under your eyes and your cheeks to look a little fatter than they really are. I want you to, as soon as...
Who is he? Oh Lord, child. Oh, that man is fine like a Kit Kat bar.
I am gonna show you guys how to eat a Kit Kat, and it's pretty life-changing.
Yes, puffiness, definitely a lot of people suffer from it, and you can use derma rollers, you can use some creams. We'll see what, I'm very curious what he's gonna suggest.
I want you to, as soon as you wake up, grab a clean washcloth and then turn the water as cold as possible. Then dampen that washcloth and then gently dap your face or place it on your face. You can do this every morning to get an electrifying sensation as soon as you wake up towards your face while also promoting blood flow and reducing swelling and inflammation. Number 2, oily skin.
Okay, so that is not true at all. I mean, cold water is definitely soothing for the skin. It is, because it is gonna calm down just the tiniest amount of your skin. That is true, but it really will not get rid of the morning puffiness. You really need to derma roll like a jade roller or really something to drain the lymphatic system, because that is what is actually giving that puffiness, especially right here on the cheeks and in the face. So cold water isn't really gonna do that much. Just like hot water, these two, they don't open or close your pores. They do nothing of that sort. I would rather use lukewarm water for everything.
Oily skin. Oily skin sucks. It makes you feel dirty and uncomfortable throughout the day. Well, the best hack that I found to combat oily skin is using a honey mask. Raw honey, like you can get at your local grocery store. All you want to do is grab honey, apply a thin layer on your skin, and then let it sit for about 10 minutes. You see, a 2011 study found that raw honey is naturally
Hello, Lord, I'm sorry. No, please. Yeah, how are you doing? Do you have a second for me? No, I'm just feeling a little bit tired. You know, I just need to talk to you for real quick. You guys, oh Lord, I knew this was coming. I knew this. I just know this man. I know him.
I know him, y'all. I know him. I know this man.
Raw honey, food in general, you do not want to apply it to your skin. Raw food. You can put food formulated in skincare products because that is okay. That it is going to be specifically formulated to be on your skin. But don't just get raw honey. Don't just get lemons. Don't just get oranges. Don't just get anything and put it on your skin. That is not going to be beneficial for you at all. And even though, yes, if you look it up, there are some studies that do say that it does have anti-inflammatory purposes, which, I mean, I'm sure they do, but still, they have to be formulated in products. You're not a chemist at home. Don't do that.
To the secret lab. Pull the lever, Gronk. Wrong lever!
You see, a 2011 study found that raw honey is naturally antibacterial and antiseptic. These natural abilities may benefit oil and acne-prone skin. Not to mention that honey is a humectant as well, which means that it's going to keep your skin moist and hydrated, which is what you want to avoid your oil glands to overproduce oil. When your skin feels like it's getting dry, it starts overproducing oil, giving you that oily texture. And Jose is
not him quoting and using words like humectants. Okay, come through, Jose, honey, period. Actually, honey, I'm pretty sure it is gonna clog your pores and break you out, like especially for acne-prone, oily skin type. However, for example, if you do want to use honey in your skin routine, the Costa Honey Sleeping Mask, that is a chef's kiss, amazing moisturizer that has honey in it. So, see, you can buy products with that, just not raw honey. You're not a bee, okay? You're not Winnie the Pooh.
It's not gonna let you walk out with oily skin. I just won't do it. I won't. I want you to walk out with confidence and looking as sexy as possible, which is why, boys. This is exactly why you should right now as you're watching this scroll down and click that subscribe button. I ain't gonna let you walk out with that oily, messy face. No. I've gone through that as well, and I've learned things to do to make sure my skin looks as perfect as possible, and this is why I work endlessly to ensure that you look as attractive as possible. But it rolls us on to number 3.
But I love my oily skin. What is it? I love a bit of grease. I love a bit of glow. I don't like grease in my food, but the grease on my face, sign me up right now. Please, I love it.
Number 3, skin redness. Uneven discoloration or redness on your skin.
I'm expecting to see azelaic acid. I'm expecting to see niacinamide. I'm expecting to see aloe vera, something like this.
Your skin is annoying because again, it removes from your natural beauty, that natural glow, that natural studness that you have. Now, for redness, you probably will need some sort of skin treatment or cream or product that you'll have to buy, but what you need to understand is that not every product is created equal. In other words, not one product works for everybody, especially when it comes to more specific skin conditions like these. You need a targeted skincare system, and sometimes even a medicated one. And that's where Roman comes in. See, Roman just dropped...
Okay, a sponsor, of course. I'm gonna skip through this because I don't want to shout them out in my video as well. Like, I ain't getting no coins, so honey, we're skipping through. For example, you can use Dermatica. You can use these tailored specifically like prescription high-strength medication ingredients.
Number 4 is big pores. Big pores are just a sign of your skin being loose, not as resilient. So what you'll need is a solid facial... Specifically one that has...
I'm sorry. Big pores are a sign of your skin being loose. Let's just, I'm sorry. I'm just need to listen to this again because I just really need to see if my ears are working because of the shit that is coming out from here.
Whatever it is that you're dealing with. Number 4 is big pores. Big pores are just a sign of your skin being loose, not as resilient. So what you'll need is a solid...
Honey, no, I've said this once. I'll say it again. Your pores ain't like your booty hole, okay? They won't get loose. They won't get broken or torn apart, no matter how big something you put in them.
Okay, let's move on.
Your pores do not open, your pores do not close either. They're just pores. They're just there. There ain't no muscle around it. It's not gonna contract.
Solid facial cream, specifically one that has retinol infused into it. You see, retinol can help increase the appearance of firmness on your skin, also reducing wrinkles and even improve uneven skin. This is gonna minimize the visual appearance of your pores. Number 5.
We do agree on this. We have to give this man the 10s where the 10s are due. That is true. Retinol is amazing. He didn't give that many advice on how to use it. Like with retinol comes a lot of side effects. We all know that. So I would have liked him telling his audience a little bit more about that and also using it at night and just building up the tolerance to it. But you know what? It's fine. We'll just skip through it. But you'll say, I'm sure you're doing as much as you can, baby. And it's going quite well. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. No.
Acne. As you guys already know, if it's severe cystic acne you're dealing with, probably check out Roman so they can give you a prescribed treatment and a physician can look at you. But if it's regular pimples and acne that you're dealing with, like what I deal with, the best solution that I've had is to exfoliate all the time. Okay. Personally, I almost do this daily because my facial cleanser, which is the soft silicone facial cleanser, every day that I wash my face, it gently exfoliates my skin to remove all that grime, that dirt, that oil that builds up during the day and what ends up blocking the pores and causing those zits and those acne to occur. Number 6.
I'm just shocked, honey. Like in tears, almost. Exfoliating every day, honey? Absolutely not. I don't know who told you that. I don't know who lied to you. Probably it was an enemy. He wanted you dead. He wanted you with zero self-confidence. He wanted your skin to be deceased. Over-exfoliation is definitely a thing. No matter if a chemical exfoliator, physical, or just a brush and not like a scrub, that is going to lead to a damaged skin barrier, more redness, flakiness, even more breakouts. Another thing that he said that is wrong is that acne is caused by the blockage of the dirt and grime in your pores. That is not necessarily true. Acne can be also caused from the inside. So from your hormones, from your diet. It's not necessarily just outer environmental. So I mean, a physical scrub and like this brush can help with the outer factors, but not the inside ones. So the hormones, the diet. That is why I always recommend chemical exfoliators, because those actually are able to penetrate into the deeper layer of your skin and really get rid of the issues in the skin from the inside out, not from the outside in, which doesn't work. We know that. I'm sure all my randoms that watch and know this. I'm sure basically every girly and all the gays know. It's just the straight boys that don't. The straight boys are living in another dimension where they don't know what consent is. They don't know what skincare is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for these men.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Acne scars. These suck because they're more permanent, but there's still a solution. Use a derma roll. These little guys are about 10 bucks on Amazon, and what this little wheel with a bunch of needles does is basically micro wounds or micro puncture wounds. What this does is that it activates your skin's natural repair or cell regeneration system, which is something that we all have. Like when you get a cut or you injure your body, your skin automatically activates this system to produce new collagen and heal itself. Well, collagen production can lead to better looking skin that repairs unevenness, fine lines, wrinkles, and even scars. And finally, number 7.
Okay, so I mean, I wasn't really listening because I already knew what he was gonna say. Microneedling is very good, but not at home. Done at a professional, a derm. At home, microneedling, absolutely not. It can be very dangerous. The rolling ones. Micro stamping is definitely a safer option. So if you do want to do it, then do micro stamping. That's why I have recommended it. But definitely derma rolling is an absolute no. With micro stamping, there is less chance of you getting uneven penetration of the needles and you dragging across the needles and therefore causing micro tears and really just permanent scarring in your skin. There is basically no chance because it's just stamping in it, so unless you drag it around, then no. But truly, you also have to pay real attention to sanitizing it properly and therefore sterilizing it with alcohol every time. Otherwise, you can get skin infection, or you can truly, like if you are pressing it on an existing pimple and you don't sanitize it properly, you can drag it around and spread it all over the face. So you definitely still have to pay a lot of attention with micro stamping and just generally with these needle devices.
7. Dry skin. Dry skin is just lack of hydration, and it looks horrible, and sometimes it can lead to you even looking ashy. So one of the best tricks that I usually do is that once you hop out of the shower and dry yourself off, your skin is still moist. Like, your skin has some water droplets still trapped on it, and this is good for your skin. So what you want to do is trap that against your skin by immediately applying a moisturizer all over your body and on your face. When you do that, that layer of moisturizer is going to act like a shield, keeping all that moisture tight on your skin to ensure that it stays refreshed and hydrated all day long. And that's basically it for this week's video.
Oh my god, yes, baby, but see, this is where you should have mentioned that word that you really love, humectants. So why did you mention the word humectants before while talking about honey, but you didn't mention humectants here talking about dry skin? This is, however, a great tip, no matter if you have dry skin, oily skin. I always do that because I treat my skin as if I had dry skin, like, even though it is super oily. I just love to pretend to be things, just like I pretend to have a career and a job, but just like I pretend to be an influencer.
Well, I don't really see myself as working. I think ideally for me, a best fit would to be like a top of the line trophy wife.
I also love to pretend to have dry skin and treat it as if I did. Yes, that's a great tip. On top of that, you do want to be applying humectants. So if you have dry skin, I want you using ceramides, amino acids, glycerins, fatty alcohols, like for example, cetyl alcohol, stearyl alcohol. All these fatty alcohols are going to be moisturizing. You need rich creams. You want moisturizing ingredients. Good, but you could have expanded, honey. The word limit in this essay was 2,000 words. Okay, you did not have to reach that, but still, the minimum should have been 1,500 at least, honey. And you delivered an essay that was barely 1 page, and I cannot. I won't.
For this week's video, guys, I told you, those are 7 skin imperfections most of us deal with, and
okay, yo, say he's done. You know what, guys? Let me give you my final thoughts and results with this. Ciao. Anyway, so yo say honey, I just want to say this. First of all, thank you for educating your audience about skincare because again, as I said multiple times in this video, the straight boy world truly does not know what skincare is quite yet. Let's just say that they're a little bit backwards in the trends. Like the gays and the girls dictate what is on trend, and so we truly know we're up on the speeds. The straight boys really have to catch up. They're just poor souls. Okay, their minds are simply inferior to ours, and we cannot hold it against them. We just have to accept them for who they are, for what they are, and that is why both the girls and the gays love them. But that's besides the point. The tips that you gave, Yosei, were a little bit dry. Just like the dry skin types that you were talking about, I would have loved for you to expand on some good points about the retinol and the dry skin. There were also some advice that I really did not agree with, like the raw honey and the microneedling. There is still a little bit of work that we have to do on this. But still, I appreciate the effort. I still very much do. Anyways, randos, I really want to know your opinion. What do you think of these tips that he gave me? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Also, I decided to make this a series. I really want to drag through filth all the straight boys, so more of these videos are definitely coming. And so I really also want your help. Do go ahead and scavenge on the YouTubes for men's lifestyle YouTuber talking about their skincare or about something about skincare, because I definitely want to drag them and expose them in all respectness and just, you know, being professional and just in educational purposes. Definitely still think that they can improve their skincare knowledge, because I still am. If you were to take one of my older videos, definitely there would be some things that I would not agree with right now and that I did say were wrong. So still, we won't hold anything against the reels. Absolutely not. But anyways, randoms, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, of course, give it a thumbs up. And also, why don't you subscribe to the black icon so you don't miss any of my uploads, so to join the random family, because sis, we're all about fighting acne, wrinkles, fine lines, and also exposing the straight boys for their wrong skincare routines. If this sounds like your thing, make sure to join. If we will love to have you here. Mwah! On top of that, what you need to do is follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Both of them are random. There's a lot more skincare you're not going to see here that you are going to see there. And just we can further deepen the bond that I feel. And on top of that, if you have any skincare issues, don't hesitate to DM me because I would love to help you out. Mwah! And now, to my randoms who are still watching, you know what time of the video is now. It's time for the Italian word of the video. As this video was all about teaching men's fashion in straight boy, men's style, lifestyle YouTubers, the Italian word of the video is going to be etero, which is straight in English. I can't make this the word for this whole series though, so I'm gonna have to think of something else. Ma'am, excuse me, what do you think you're doing? You're not gonna look at this video. What you need to do is click one of these two videos right here. They're just gonna be as informative, informational, whatever this video is to you, but why do that? Remember to random and always be random. And I swear, click one of them too, or I will tell your boyfriend, your man's, whatever your partner is, to go watch him, and you'll be with a man with a terrible skincare routine, and you do not want that, so click here. Now,